Good day, friends. Welcome to another Gords Poetry Show, number 81. Here in spring, very much spring. Everything's blooming and budding here in southern Ontario. And I've been thinking for a while now about doing another reading of Rumi. The first one was received very warmly, and still is. Very happy to see that. And I sense there's a space for more. This is from a much better collection called the Essential Rumi, translated by Coleman Barks. Who else? Although there are other translators, but I think this is all Coleman. Today, like every other day, we wake up empty and frightened. Don't open the door to the study and begin reading. Take down a musical instrument. Let the beauty we love be what we do. There are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. Daylight, full of small dancing particles, and the one great turning. Our souls are dancing with you. Without feet, they dance. Can you see them when I whisper in your ear? They try to say what you are, spiritual or sexual. They wonder about Solomon and all his wives. In the body of the world, they say, there is a soul, and you are that. But we have ways within each other that will never be said by anyone. Come to the orchard in spring. There is light and wine and sweethearts in the pomegranate flowers. If you do not come, these do not matter. If you do come, these do not matter. Light again, and the one who brings light. Change the way you live. From the ocean vats, wine fire in each cup. 2 or 3 of the long dead wake up. 2 or 3 drunks become lion hunters. Sunlight washes a dark face. The flower of what's true opens in the face. Meadow grass and garden ground grow damp again. A strong light like fingers massages our heads. No dividing these fingers from those. Draw back the lock bolt. One level flows into another. Heat seeps into everything. The passionate pots boil. Clothing tears into the air. Poets fume shreds of steam, never so happy as out in the light. It's lucky to hear the flutes for dancing coming down the road. The ground is glowing, the table set in the yard. We will drink all this wine tonight because it's spring. It is. It's a growing sea. We're clouds over that sea, or flecks of matter in the ocean when the ocean seems lit from within. I know I'm drunk when I start this ocean talk. Would you like to see the moon split in half with one throw? The same wind that uproots trees makes the grasses shine. The lordly wind loves the weakness and the lowness of grasses. Never brag of being strong. The axe doesn't worry how thick the branches are. It cuts them to pieces, but not the leaves. It leaves the leaves alone. A flame doesn't consider the size of the woodpile. A butcher doesn't run from a flock of sheep. What is form in the presence of reality? Very feeble. Reality keeps the sky turned over like a cup above us, revolving. Who turns the sky wheel? The universal intelligence. And the motion of the body comes from the spirit like a water wheel that's held in a stream. The inhaling, exhaling is from spirit. Now angry, now peaceful. Wind destroys and wind protects. There is no reality but God, says the completely surrendered sheikh, who is an ocean for all beings. The levels of creation are straws in that ocean. The movement of the straws comes from an agitation in the water. When the ocean wants the straws calm, it sends them close to shore. When it wants them back in the deep surge, it does with them as the wind does with the grasses. This never ends. Sometimes I forget completely what companionship is. Unconscious and insane, I spill sad energy everywhere. My story gets told in various ways. A romance, a dirty joke, a war, a vacancy. Divide up my forgetfulness to any number, it will go around. These dark suggestions that I follow, are they part of some plan? Friends, be careful. Don't come near me out of curiosity or sympathy. A night full of talking that hurts, my worst held back secrets. Everything has to do with loving and not loving. This night will pass. Then we have work to do. You're sitting here with us, but you're also out walking in a field at dawn. You are yourself the animal we hunt when you come with us on the hunt. You're in your body like a plant is solid in the ground, yet you're wind. You're the diver's clothes lying empty on the beach. You're the fish. In the ocean are many bright strands and many dark strands, like veins that are seen when a wing is lifted up. Your hidden self is blood in those veins that are lute strings that make ocean music. Not the sad edge of surf, but the sound of no shore. Dissolver of sugar, dissolve me, if this is the time. Do it gently with a touch of a hand or a look. Every morning I wake at dawn. That's when it's happened before. Or do it suddenly like an execution. How else can I get ready for death? You breathe without a body like a spark. You grieve and I begin to feel lighter. You keep me away with your arm, but the keeping away is pulling me in. Pale sunlight, pale the wall. Love moves away. The light changes. I need more grace than I thought. The mystery does not get clearer by repeating the question, nor is it bought with going to amazing places. Until you've kept your eyes and your wanting still for 50 years, you don't begin to cross over from confusion. Someone who goes with half a loaf of bread to a small place that fits like a nest around him. Someone who wants no more, who's not himself longed for by anyone else. He is a letter to everyone. You open it, it says, live. I tried to think of some way to let my face become yours. Could I whisper in your ear a dream I've had? You're the only one I've told this to. You tilt your head, laughing, as if, I know the trick you're hatching, but go ahead. I am an image you stitch with gold thread on a tapestry, the least figure, a playful addition. But nothing you work on is dull. I am part of the beauty. I reach for a piece of wood. It turns into a lute. I do some meanness. It turns out helpful. I say one must not travel alone during the holy month. Then I start out, and wonderful things happen. The way of love is not a subtle argument. The door there is devastation. Birds make great sky circles of their freedom. How do they learn it? They fall, and falling, they're given wings. Birdsong brings relief to my longing. I am just as ecstatic as they are, but with nothing to say. Please, universal soul, practice some song or something through me. Thank you, Coleman and Rumi. Thank you all for enjoying your listen. May it push you out on a little paper boat into the center of a lovely little pond. And until next time, my friends, au revoir.